Jacksonville boaters, it's Brad at Yamaha Marine Center. Just took the cover off of our first 2019 Pursuit dual console 266. This is the new version of the previous 265. It does have all new construction, new hull, new cap, everything. It's a gorgeous boat. I forget the name of this color. I think it's a Neptune gray, kind of a bluish gray color with a white boot stripe. But we'll get into the boat here in a little bit. We are in Orange Park on Wells Road, across from Adamek Harley, and we share a building with our BMW Ducati store right off of 295. If you need to find us, 1515 Wells Road. Back to the boat. Real steep entry on the boat. As with all Pursuits, it is made to an offshore quality. They call it mission capable, so it's designed to run offshore all the time, take a beating. And you can see with that steep dead rise entry, it does a really nice job of cutting through the chop and the waves. Something else that Pursuit has done that they kind of developed with Lumar is the way that anchor sucks up in the pocket and follows the shear of the boat instead of kind of hanging out with like a sore thumb. But attention to detail is their strong point. The new horns that you can actually hear, not like old school Pursuits where it sounds like a buzzer. Back into the boat, some aggressive lifting strakes, running strakes, and then that reverse chine really helped get the boat out of the water and up on top quickly. And then that reverse chine does a really nice job of deflecting water because it doesn't have a huge flare to it, as you can see up this way. Hopefully it translates to video okay. But still a nice dry boat, nice soft ride. Like I said, all new hull, so we're pretty excited about it. Sorry about the shipping dirt on the sides there. She's gonna get a bath soon. We'll come to the transom of the boat because the transom is the newest part of this boat, which is why they had to redesign the hull and the cap to get that Euro style transom like that, where the platforms kind of jut out. The old boat, the gunnel side came all the way to the back, so you didn't have this little step for getting off the dock. But dimensions wise, length overall, the boat is 27 feet 4 inches. It's 8 feet 9 inches at the beam, which should be the widest point, usually up in the shoulder there. And then the draft is about 1 foot 9 inches with engines up, and 2 feet 9 inches with the engines down. We're at about 6,800 pounds dry with engines, with 139 gallon fuel capacity, 20 gallons on the water, 20 gallon live well in the back. And the fish box is 31 gallon. It's in the transom up there as well, which we'll show you here in a little bit. This one is has maximum horsepower with twin 200 digital electronic controls. So it is all fly-by-wire throttles, which makes the fueling a lot more efficient. Probably getting, I don't know, close to 2 point something miles per gallon on this boat maybe. I'll check the performance bulletin and hopefully post it online. But back to the transom. This is kind of where a bunch of manufacturers have gone. It serves a couple of purposes. Almost provides, or does provide, some flotation when you're sitting there flat when that's in the water. And then as you get up on plane, it takes wetted surface out of the water to make the hull a little bit more efficient. And when the engines are trimmed down, it tucks the engines up in there nicely. So I think about it with my young kids swimming around engines. At least with the engines down, the props are kind of tucked in underneath the boat, and boarding up here is, in my opinion, a little safer. Lenco trim tabs, electric with a tactile LED switch, which we'll show you up there. This nice Garlic ladder that retracts and goes all the way inside the boat is actually pretty easy to stow and deploy when you're inside as well. So up in the boat, boat is wonderful for diving, swimming, that kind of stuff, because getting in the boat and having this big platform, and when the engines are trimmed down again, you have access all the way across the transom. So, you know, taking engine cowlings off and things like that gets a lot easier for servicing if you have something going wrong. This boat we did put quite a few options on, so the ski pylon is one of those options. Hardtop is standard on the boat, and the boat, compared to the DC-265, the previous generation, feels bigger, but it's pretty much dimensionally identical. So the way they've laid out the bridge area and the cockpit just makes you feel like you have a lot more space. Fold-up seats, transom seat, has a pop-up backrest, so it hits you a little bit higher in the back. Nice big cushy bolsters, and then the port side seat as well, so it folds down into a nice entertainment area Cup holders come down. That way you can have a couple of people seated back here, and then the aft-facing seat gives you a nice entertainment options. And this year too, you can get the captain's chair to kind of spin almost all the way around to really use a lot of the boat. Insulated cooler here, and everything drains overboard. JL audio, some speakers in the back, more cup holders, rod holders. There's that 20-gallon live well I was telling you about. Nice deep painted blue rounded edges. And then that big fish box back here, insulated, drains overboard. I don't know if that's macerated or not. I'll have to check. Those close up nice, clean up the transom. Big mechanical access. This is the canvas, the front tonneau cover, and then there's a cover that goes back here to cover the cockpit completely. Keep the weather off the boat. Some stuff I like that Pursuit does. Really sturdy stainless hinges. They last forever. Big thick hatches, so as you're walking on them you don't feel them move. They are filled with core material and resin infused, so they vacuum bag all this stuff to make it into one solid piece. Another thing, coming from building big boats for years, a lot of yacht-like quality built into these guys. Everything's up out of water management. Water management's actually below this floor, so it all kind of flows to the back without affecting anything in the bilge, like the batteries. All the through holes, you'll notice they have a wire coming off of them. They electrically bond their through holes, so if someone is leaking voltage at the marina, pulls it straight up into the electrical system instead of increasing the galvanic corrosion. And your pumps are mounted vertically. You usually try to protect them from getting water dripped on them and stuff like that. All the wiring is done in-house, all home runs. You can see they're all completely tied up, waterproofed. You see the heat shrink on it. Really cool. If you guys ever want to visit the factory, give us a call and we can get you a tour in there. They're really proud of the way they do things. Fuel tank access is right there through that panel. Another thing that really good at is hiding. You'll notice our competition has a lot of pie plates and things on the floor where we're really clean. All of our stuff is molded in, so it's not bolted to the floor like some other brands that'll cause some squeaking and rattling down the road. Again, nice thick door on your entertainment area with a big cutting board, sink over here, storage underneath here, garbage, storage, whatever. You got a 5-gallon bucket. DC panel right here, nice and clean, volt gauge, switches, breakers, windlass. Really nice stuff. More storage underneath here for tackle, some lure drawers, things of that nature. Nice companion seat up top. This does have the newer upholstery with the two-tone. Gives a nice rich look, some more cup holders. One of my favorite features about the boat is the giant hardtop, and of course the way that we have a fiberglass molded windshield. It gives it a big boat feel, and it gives you a lot better visibility. You don't have as much structure to support it because the windshield itself is structural and very pretty. Again, something that the competition just isn't doing. Into the helm, we did elect for the glass bridge, so it's acrylic and aluminum panels. Just kind of flush mount everything in, just a new style. Garmin 7612 XSV. Switches down here. Yamaha digital electronic binnacle. 1 key, 2 start stop buttons. Garmin VHF 300 or 315, I don't remember what model it is. Remote mic, JL audio, MM100 head. Nice stuff. Subwoofers down here, little 8-inch sub. Courtesy lighting all around the boat. A little glove box in the head entry, and then in the head, again, molded fiberglass door, finished on both sides. They don't chintz out and use plastic or something. Nice little head area, sink, mirror, electric toilet, real wood veneers. So this is like a kaya or sapili, some kind of African mahogany. And then Korean countertops. I think that's what they call it, material. Really nice stuff. All this is built in-house at Pursuit too. They build everything in-house themselves. Don't contract much work out. This closes up nice when you close this up and then put the windshield and you have your canvas, so you can completely get tucked in out of the weather or get great ventilation through here. And then going into the head compartment, there's where the props are. More storage, little trash bucket with all the accessories in it right now. And then up into into the bow area. Again, with kids, it's really nice to see these deep seats as they're seated up here. You know, it's up to their shoulders, so that you can really let them ride up here. Armrest to get them tucked in. Cushions attached to the lids, and the whole thing lifts up to give you great access in the front. It stays up by itself, and these are insulated, I believe, up front, and they should also drain overboard, so you can use them for storage or cooler space. Nice step up to the front to get up to your windlass. Big pop-up cleats, handle half-inch lines, and up into the windlass compartment. You got a little remote there that you can plug in to operate the windlass from the front. Plenty of room in the locker for rode and chain. Same storage on this side, more speakers up front. Good look from the front of the boat. That very nice view from the captain's chair or the companion chair here. Not a lot to obstruct your visibility. Up into the hardtop spreader lights up front and in the back. If you have any questions about this or any other boat on the lot, feel free to reach out to us. Yamaha Marine JAX.com. Ask for Brad or Barton. We have a new texting feature on the website that you can do from mobile to ask questions really quick, or you can give us a call at 904-644-7631. Again, ask for Brad or Barton. Thanks, guys.